Hello guys, hope you're all well. This is my first video. I'm a little nervous because I do have a lot of problems, like being in a wheelchair, things like that, you know. People can be silly at times, but I just hope people are going to be nice and, you know, let everybody have some fun and, you know, just do their own thing. And if it's not your thing, you know, instead of making yourself look silly or whatever, just move on. If you can hear some noise in the background, I do have my telly on very low, and I do have my fan on because it is a bit warm, even though it's November. But yeah, my real name is Tracy, and I'm 50 years old. I have a son. He's 23. He lives with one of his friends, and as you can see in the background, I've got some Christmas decorations up and everything. I love Christmas, my favourite time of year. I've had my decorations up for years. My hair is doing its own thing. I hate that. Yes, I do like to smoke. One of my naughty habits, but I'm not the only one. Hopefully in the videos coming up, I will have better lighting. But at the moment, I've only got a small lamp at the moment because my big light has gone. My bulb's gone. So that's why it's kind of dark. But I'm sure you can still see me. That's if you really want to. As you can see by my t-shirts, I love the Carry On movies. This is one of my favourite movies, Carry On Screaming. On my TV, I've got the second movie of Steptoe and Son Right Again. In the future, I will be going out, making some videos outside and things. I haven't got a camera right now, but I will be doing some, you know, videos outside. I can do it on my phone, but I have to get a USB lead so I can hook it up to the computer. But I will be doing, as I said, some outside at a later date. So yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I do have a cat, black cat. She's just over a year. She's beautiful. Her name is Sutika, from the Gobelino black kitten stories that was around in the 80s. Gobelino's sister was called Sutika. So that's where I got that name from. Excuse me while I light my cigarette again. It keeps going out. I hate roll-ups, believe me. I do. I can't stand roll-ups. But no, I follow a lovely lady on here called Tiffany. Is my pussycat. She's come to say hello. And I've just been watching her live stream, and some people on there, I was explaining different things, you know, that I would like to do, you know, live videos and things like that, but haven't got much confidence because of, you know, things. And she encouraged me to do it, and so did some of her people that were in her live stream. So a shout out to Tiffany. Thank you, Tiffany. And everybody else that was on her live chat that was encouraging me. Thank you very much indeed. I love you all. And I can't wait to see Tiffany's new live stream, or even just a new recorded video. She's a lovely lady. She goes around and she talks to people in graveyards and things like that. I've got a few other people that do that kind of thing as well. They are amazing, absolutely amazing. Love those people, love them all. They all do a fantastic job. But as I said, I probably will do some videos outside. But as I said, I've got to get a camera first, or just get a USB lead for my phone, and maybe I can do some outside. But I will be doing something like that. Sorry, as I said, I hate roll-ups, but I've only got roll-ups for now until I can get down the road to my local shop. But I'm not going out when it's raining. I do love the rain, but I can't be doing with getting wet. Can't be doing with all that. You can hear my kitten in the background. She's meowing at mommy. What? You good girl for mummy. Come say hello to everybody. Say hello to everybody. This is my little girl. She loves her mummy and she loves to purr. And we sit down and we watch things together sometimes. She's my beautiful girl. I had a cat for just over 2 years. And he died last year. He wasn't very well. And he was a black cat too. And I do have loads of spirits and little orbs in my house. And that's my animals that I've had over the years that have followed me, or that I've had here. I've lived here for coming up to 10 years now, I think it is. Hi, baby girl. And I have my daddy's spirit around me as well. He's always with me. I did have loads of things in my garden, pinwheels and things like that. But some idiot decided to set fire to my fence a few months ago, and I've only just got it sorted. And sorry, I'm just moving the bag because I forgot to put that in the bin. A few months ago they set fire to my fence, and idiots come round in the evening, late in the night or early mornings, and they took my stuff, which I was very, very upset about. But I managed to get most of it back. Obviously I had to, I had to rebuy it all again, and I haven't managed to put it outside yet because obviously the weather's changing and everything. But if we get a couple of nice days before Christmas, I might put it all back out there. And if I can find a way of doing things, I'll be able to show you what I had in my garden and everything. But I had loads of pinwheels, and my daddy used to communicate through them with me. My other kitten who died last year, I've got him buried in my garden, and he lets his mummy know that he's around, and things like that. So I'm very looked after, shall we say, by my spirits. I do have a spirit guide, which I've had for quite a long time. I don't go around graves or anything like that. I just, talk to people at, well, as I'm going around, because as a lot of people might not know, there are spirits everywhere. You can be just walking down the road and there's spirits around you, and going into the shops, or basically anywhere. You don't have to go to graveyard resting places or things like that to talk to people, and talk to your loved ones or people you don't even know. So yeah, it has been a secret, but I have had a spirit guide for about maybe 15 years. His name's James, and he goes around with me a lot. Keeps me safe, which is nice. Yeah, I've had him for about 15 years. Um, my daddy died in 2005, and I think it was a few years, maybe a couple of years later, after that, maybe between 4 and 6 years later after that, my spirit guide came in with me when I was doing different things, which not a lot of people know. I've done different videos with my friend, and my beautiful sister in America called Kelly. I've shown her loads of videos and things, where being in the garden, when before things were took and everything. And, we've had some fun out there, and she's seen, things happen, when there's no wind and that kind of thing. So it was really good. It was nice. It was nice to, have those experiences, and things like that. So my kitten, I will tell you though, my kitten, she sleeps most of the time, but as soon as she hears me talking, she's wide awake, and she wants to come and see what her mummy's doing. But a bit about me, as I said, I'm 50. I live in the UK. I live on my own, apart from my little kitten. I did have a bunny for about 5 years, up until last year. He died. He wasn't all that very well either, bless him. And but I've got my little Sutika for company, and I'm in a wheelchair. I've been in a wheelchair since birth. I have a thing called spina bifida. I am very independent, and that sort of thing. And I was able to do, quite a lot more things than I can do now, because about nine years ago, I actually slept wrong, and one of my legs, it got locked into that place, which it had done thousands of times before. But that time it didn't heal. So I've got a little bit more of a nerve damage than I had before, and I've got some muscle problem. But I can still move around. I mean, I am in pain, but you get used to those kind of things, and you just have to deal with that sort of thing. My kitten, she thinks she's a parrot. She's mummy's parrot kitten. She loves her mummy. But yeah, so I had that that added problem. Get down, darling. I had that added problem, and but we keep going, we keep moving forward and everything. Oh, sweetheart, please, can we get down for a minute? Ouchie, you're hurting mama. Get down, darling, please, come on. Good girl. Yeah, so and I have a son. He's 23. He's my life. we got on really well. Oh dear, she's doing it again. Sweetheart. No, darling, come on. Can we get down, darling? My mummy's candle. I've got a candle here that's a light. I love scented candles. They're absolutely beautiful. Yeah, so yeah, he's 23, my son. He lives with his friend. We text each other nearly every day. You know, he's doing his own thing. But yeah, we do have a good relationship. And as I said, you know, I'm into loads of things. You know, I love Christmas, and you can see Adamant on the wall over this way. I keep pointing in the wrong direction. Over that way, there he is on the wall. And there's some other people as well. I've got to keep moving the wrong way. Oh my goodness. Over there under the lights, there's a person called Major. He is still, but he was a singer in the 80s with pop groups, Slick and Visage, and he was also in Ultravox, and then he had a solo career. So they are my two people in the pop world, shall we say, that I love. I love wrestling, WWE. My favorite wrestler is Roman Reigns. He's absolutely gorgeous. He's amazing. I do like a few others. I do. I've watched it for years. I watched it since I was about, I don't know, 15, 16. And I hardly ever miss it when it's on. If I do, I always go back and watch replays. So really, I'm not really missing anything. As I said, I do have something on in the background. So if you can hear that, that's what it is. I do love comedies, Steptoe and Son, Carry On movies. I like loads of things, really, different things, you know, wrestling, TV series, Carry On, films, Cagney and Lacey, Catherine Cookson. I'm interested in the Jack the Ripper story. As I said, I have had, people that I do follow that go around graveyards and things like that. They are great. It's very, very interesting what you can hear, spirit boxes, and things like that. It's very interesting indeed. Keeps you going. It's something to listen to. I also follow someone called Kimberlea. She tells true stories and brings, you know, the victim's story back to life and keep it in the forefront of people's minds. So, you know, people don't forget these people. I follow her as well. And I used to watch a TV series called Heartbeat. That was really good. Got every episode of that. But yeah, as I was saying about my candles, I love candles and the scented ones. Really, really pretty. So I thought I would get a couple of cinnamon and spicy ones, those sort of things, because obviously Christmas and Thanksgiving's coming up and things like that. So it was, I treated myself to some of those on eBay a couple of weeks ago. As I said, I will be getting some more lighting in here. But at the minute, I've only just got one lamp right now. So, but it's bright enough. So that's all that matters. But yeah, as I said, I love Christmas and things like that, and I collect, DVDs, teddy bears, books. My hair's doing its own thing yet again. I hate that. Um, yeah, collect teddy bears and just fun things. And I'm usually happy. I get by, and people go through different times in life. When they're down and that it might not be anything in the forefront of your mind. It could be anything that people get down over and everything. But I just hope that with the world, I just hope it goes the right way, because at the end of the day, since this thing happened about 3 years ago, um, the world's gone crazy, absolutely crazy. But some things that some people are doing in the world, against others, um, I think it's more barbaric than it was to start with, because I think a lot of those people around those times, and obviously still now, because things are still going on in the world and everything. I think a lot of it, they used excuses for their behaviour, which is not acceptable at all. So people need to be more nicer and caring towards people, because people with illnesses, with disabilities, things like that. A lot of people are hating on those people a hell of a lot more, and um, I personally think it's absolutely disgusting. There's no need for it. Everybody's human. Everyone has their demons. Everyone has their worries, their fears, their problems. So there's no need for all this hate. A lot of the things that go through, that go beyond, what people can see, like things behind closed doors, and things like that. That is barbaric, and things need to stop. They need to stop. No one is on this earth to be owned by anybody, to be treated badly by anyone, to be spoken to badly by anyone. At the end of the day, if you don't like someone, or you don't believe their story, or whatever the situation, just move on. There's no need for anybody to be rude or nasty to anybody. Life is too short. We need more love and caring and people listening in the world. It would be a hell of a lot better. Um, but I am looking forward to Christmas. I love Christmas. I do love Christmas. As I said, I do have my Christmas decorations up. I have them up all year round. I did in my old property where I used to live. I have them up all year round for a personal reason. My daddy loved Christmas. My son loves Christmas. And it just, it gives me comfort, which is a good thing. A lot of people laugh and say, oh, well, you're this age, you're that age. And, but it doesn't matter what age you are. Everyone needs comfort in something. And as far as I'm concerned, as long as you're happy, that is all that matters. You don't have to have anybody else's approval. The way I look at it is, longs whatever you're doing, long as you're not hurting yourself or you're not hurting another. I just don't know why people just don't leave others alone. It's as simple as that, really. But yeah, but this was actually going to be just a short video, and it's 25 minutes already. But a little bit more about me. I did go to a school with 4 people with disabilities, because around the 80s and that type of thing in the UK, there was a lot of schools that weren't taking people in, children in wheelchairs or with any kind of disability, because they used stupid excuses of why they didn't take these people. And so I went to that, and then I went on to college, and I studied, you know, the spirits and the afterlife and that sort of thing. And I studied nursing and things like that, you know, and didn't come to much because, again, you know, around those years, a few years ago, people were reluctant, so they say, to give people jobs who were disabled. These days it is a lot better, but back then, 90s, that sort of region, they weren't that good. But hey, we just move on. So but yeah, I did study quite a bit, and then I had a couple of relationships that were not good. They were very violent, not from me. I was on the other end, shall we say, without going into too much details. I was married once, which was to my son's dad, but we're separated now. We've been separated since 2007. I don't see him. My son doesn't see him. My son, you know, he's adapted to not seeing him. He's not bothered, you know. So, but me and my son, we have a really good relationship, and we're really close with each other. So that's good. But yeah, and so I've been single ever since 2007. Well, single-ish. But I think in the UK, after between 3 and 5 years, you're classed as basically single, separated, whatever. Legally, anyway. You do still have to get a bit of paper or whatever if you want to remarry, that sort of thing. That is one thing you still can't do, obviously, until it goes back to court, to get that bit of paper to say yes, you are. But it's one of these things where it's legal when it's like that, but you're also legally separated, single, when you've been apart for over a certain amount of years. You just can't, you know, you just still can't get married. You can get engaged and things like that, but you can't get married until you've got that little bit of paper. But I can't be doing with all that. No, it gives me anxiety. Oh dear, no. I do have a very good sense of humor. I do. So hopefully in the future, when I get used to doing these videos and my confidence is up a bit more, you know, you might see my personality come out a bit more. But anyway, well, I'm going to go for now. Okay. I love you all, and I hope you enjoy my first video. And I said, please be kind. You know, everyone can have opinions and things like that. That's great. But you know, I will say that in my personal videos, I would not have any hate towards me, or if I'm lucky to get subscribers or people commenting or whatever, I will not have any hate towards those people either. I will block people. I do tolerate things like that on my channel. So please have fun, be safe, love each other, and be good. Love you all. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.